Good morning. Welcome to the lab session. We are going to see the program 1A. This is a program which is called, this is a LEX program to recognize valid arithmetic expression. Now we'll see the part. So introduction to LEX. So LEX and YAC helps you to write the program that transform the structured input, and LEX generates C code for lexical analyzer, where YAC generates code for syntax analyzer. So we can call this LEX it as a lexical analyzer and YAC it as a parser. So this is used to build a tool called LEX. I mean, a lexical analyzer is built using a tool called LEX. An input is given to LEX and lexical analyzer is generated. Now, Lex is a Unix utility, and this is a program generator designed for lexical processing of character input streams. And this Lex generates C code for lexical analyzer, and it uses the patterns that matches strings in the input and convert the strings to the tokens. And Lex helps you to you by taking a set of descriptions of possible tokens and producing a C routine, which we will called it as a lexical analyzer. So the token description that Lex uses are known as a regular expressions. So after the definition section, we are going to use in the rule section that it should be followed. The rule section is followed by the regular expressions. So this is the steps in writing the LEX program. The first step, we are using the gedit, and we are going to create a file with extension .l, and for example we can give it as filename.l. And second step is lex filename.l, and for compiling we are using the C compiler, that is cc lex.yy.c-ll, and to run the program we are using ./a.out. And this is the structure of LEX source program. We have a definition section, rule section, and then code section. So in this definition section, we'll see the code should be copied to the beginning of C code, and in rule section we have a regular expression that should be followed by the rule section. Rule section is followed by the regular expression. That is, LEX specification is translated into file containing a C routine called YYLEX. So YYLEX is a function which is called, we can say it as an analyzer. It is going to analyze the things, and this is automatically generated by the LEX. So code section or subroutine section, this is copy. This is nothing but just copy to the end of the C code. So percentage and percentage is a delimiter. You just mark the beginning of the rule section. The second is optional, but the first is required to mark the beginning of the rules. So the definition and code sections are often omitted. We have a LEX variables, YY in, YY out, YY text, YY length, and YY line number. And this is the LEX functions, YY-lex and YY-wrap. So this is the function that starts the analyzer, as I said already, and it is automatically generated by the LEX. And YY-wrap, this is called when end of the file is encountered. So when we are using this YY-wrap, if you are going to end the file, then we can use this function. It just identifies the end of the file. So if this function returns 1, the passing stops. So this can be used to pass multiple files. In third section, we'll allow multiple files to be passed. So this is the regular expression. So it is used to describe the pattern, and it is widely used in the LEX. It uses a meta language, and the character used in this meta language are part of standard ASCII character, and an expression is made up of symbols, and so this is the character, and according to that meaning. So we are going to recognize a valid arithmetic expression, and identifiers in the expression could be only the integers and operators. So this could be plus and star. We are going to count the identifiers and operators present and print them separately. So this is a definition section, starting with percentage open brace. We are going to declare these variables into the integer type, and we are going to close it. And this is the rule section, which is followed by operand plus plus. So this should be opening with a open brace and ending with a close brace. And this is the regular expression. 0 to 9 plus is a regular expressions, and this should be followed by the rule section. The same is for all the things, and we are going to use the condition called if valid equals to 0, then we are going to increment, and we are assigning valid equal to 1, else we can give 0. So the invalid expression, and then in main section, this is the C code section. In this main section, the execution starts, and here the the LEX is going to analyze by using the function called YYLEX. In this printf, we are going to type the arithmetic expression, and we are going to see the valid arithmetic expression and see the number of operands and number of additions and number of multiplications. So by using this, we are using the gedit filename.l and lex filename.l. We are using the CC compiler cc lex.yy.c-ll and to run the program ./a.out. So we will see the valid arithmetic expressions and invalid arithmetic expressions.